fair enough.
Yes? Yeah.
Vaguely hexagonal. With the doors here at the front. What's this? Middle pole? Yeah. Right, I bought the wrong fence, only one man. That's me sleeping in the field. Yeah. So peg out first.
Now we got there's like a guide thing here.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Runs right through the middle. That's
Just
the first
one
thing you
crossways.
peg. Yeah.
Right, where's pegs? It should be.
Over the other side.
Yep. Yeah, got you.
We need space for the awning.
Space in the front for the awning.
Yeah.
So, but this is middle across, is it? Yeah.
And then the back.
Back.
You grab the middly pole in a sec.
Middle pole. Shall I do middle pole and get ready now?
Yeah. One there, one there, one there, one there. Yeah. So the two back. We come back here. We have to repeg it. There should be a slot that middle one fits into.
Oh yeah.
The roundy,
Yeah. There's a,
knobbly bit.
yeah.
Is it in a little
Yeah, it's in a
case
little
thing?
black.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nestled in there nice.
It's nestled in there.
Nestled in there. Shall I go slow? Shall I go up?
Yeah, you're right. Get some more pegs.
Where it goes now?
Just the.
I've got a doorway here.
Yeah.
It's open.
Yeah.
There'll be a doorway
Be
this
left
side.
of the doorway, yeah. Because all the rest of this is front that comes up. There's a stove lid. The stove is there, so directly below that panel. So then you just think. Goes up.
So we want some sticks.
Yeah,
Oh, they're nice.
Comes up like
so
that.
there we are. Oh,
that's alright.
yeah. So we want 2 sticks,
Yes.
more than head height.
Yes.
Shall I get them?
Yep. Whether they go in the grommets or whether they go in the loop, I can't remember.
I suppose a simple clove edge, if I do an extra knot on it, that's not going anywhere. And that should, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Stay. Is that good?
Yep.
The other one will keep it a bit more rigid. Maybe could manage that up a bit actually. Yeah, but that's okay, isn't it?
Yeah. Hello and welcome, folks. So I'm out in the woods with Warren from Linley's 360, and we're gonna hot tent. Warren's never hot tented before, so I've invited him to have a try of mine, and yeah, we've arrived late as usual, work commitments and such, and we're now set up, gathered a load of wood, chopped some, and yeah, it's obviously dark, it's winter, it's January, and yeah, I'm just resting now, just doing a feather stick to light the fire with, but yeah, we're going to do a lamb stew on the stove. I've got the Frontier stove, and what's the tent? Oh, do you know, I actually can't remember the name of the tent. It's a One Tigris one. If I remember later, I'll let you know, but at the moment it's slipped my mind. But yeah, I'm just doing a fire lighting feather stick for getting the stove going. There's dry wood about here, we've gathered a few twiggy bits and what have you. I just need something to take a spark, and this will suffice. I found a massive fallen tree and I got all stubborn and determined, so I dragged it back, and that is probably enough wood for us for most of the evening, because it was a behemoth. But yeah, we're about settled in now, and we're gonna just chill. I'm just gonna do some sort of curls and stuff, and then yeah, get the fire going, get a stew on. Got some nice bread to have with it, and job's a good un. A few beers and a glass of wine. Right, let's have a go at this. I haven't done this for ages, so this might be a complete disaster. Tuck the ferro rod in there. It's been a while. Oh, you imbecile. Okay, let's put it up there. There we are. Don't go out. Should do us for now. That was an effort. But yeah, we're ready. I think it's beer o'clock, although all my stuff's still in my bag somewhere over there in the dark, so probably better get all that sorted out. Find a beer, put up my chair and start to bathe in the warmth of the fire. What say you, Warren?
I absolutely agree with that idea.
He agrees.
Beer o'clock very soon.
Was I supposed to bring you a beer, was I?
Getting towards that way. Yes.
I did buy you a beer actually, Warren.
But you left it
in my
behind.
fridge at home.
Yeah, is it?
I remembered mine.
Did you?
You'll be alright. Oh yeah. Cheers.
Nice one.
So Warren is cooking. I bought the beer and the wine, which means my backpack was in excess of 20 kilos.
Liquid.
If not more.
Liquid.
4 beers for Warren, 3 for me, 2 bottles of wine, 3 litres of water.
Yeah.
That's probably getting on for 10 kilos
I
by
would say
itself.
it is by itself, yeah. Yeah. Still in its wrapper.
Brand
Is
new.
Is that embarrassing? Is that embarrassing?
Brand new Zebra Billy.
Brand new. Brand new.
I bet he cleans it so it's shiny in the morning.
I polished it and put the plastic covering back on again. Anyway.
I'll be rolling that in the mud
Yeah,
later.
it can be.
So we're in lamb and vegetable stew,
Yeah.
like an Irish stew. Bit of red wine in it.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Better get on with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You bet. I'm just going to sit here. Can I borrow your chair to put my feet on?
No. No. Cheers.
Yeah, we are settled in and cosy. This is starting to warm up. The treat now. That's hot. Put my hand above it. Side of the tent still cold. That's okay. It's the first time using this tent as a hot tent. I've been out in it camping. I'm talking to them, not
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm allowed to listen. I'm allowed to listen.
avert your ears. Yeah, it's the first time I've been out in it as a hot tent. I camped in it. It was fine. But yeah, this is the first time using the chimney, so I'm a bit conscious of you know, keeping an eye on the temperature of the steel nylon and stuff, because I'd hate for it to burst into flames while we're in it. Anyway, on that cheery note, it's time for food. Oh yes. Do you know, it's like watching a child cook.
Yeah, look, you're supposed to be supportive, constructive,
you're doing
encouraging,
really well.
and not patronising.
You should be so proud of yourself. You're doing really well.
I am proud of myself.
There's a lot of carrot.
Oh, perfect fit-ish. I'll do.
Oh yes. Lost a bit. Oh, I'm just watching someone else make a pig's ear of cooking. For a change, it's not me. Cheers, everybody. I'm on my second can of Hazy Jane, and then I've got a special beer to try, one I've never had before afterwards. My hat's a bit crooked. Who likes my new hat? I found it whilst hiking with Carly, and yeah, it was just a slushy mess, and I picked it up, took it home and washed it. And don't I look pretty? Pretty.
Oh, come on, you can't get, you stupid boy. You're a stupid boy.
Don't tell him your name,
Don't tell him your name, Pike. that is the quote. Yeah.
Don't tell him.
Maybe if I could put my legs
On here?
Oh no. If I face this way,
Yeah. You've got cold legs.
a bit.
Should we find a way of getting us in here proper?
No, I can put my feet
We could
in
put
there.
the awning down and shut the doors.
No.
Okay, so the definition of hot tenting is being hot in a tent, and we're obviously sitting in there and we're very cold. But we've got this big lovely awning so we can see out. Obviously it's dark and the stove's, you know, chugging away, but we're not particularly warm, so we're gonna take down the awning and shut ourselves in and see if this stove will warm this big tent, because you know, it's the first time using it as a hot tent, so living and learning, as it were. What's that on my face? I keep seeing stuff here, but it's the stupid little squares that the camera puts on my face. Yeah, so we're going to close ourselves in and see if we fit, because this is supposed to be a 4 to 6 man tent, but there's 2 of us, and yeah, we've got to figure out a way of living in here together. Mrs. What doing?
I'm just looking, there's only 2 zips, aren't there? So there's this zip.
It's 2 doors.
Yeah, I didn't know if this bit had a zip, so we could leave this bit down and then
Oh, I see.
get rid of this bit. But this bit, presumably with these, will roll up.
Yeah,
Will
the
it?
door
Yeah,
rolls
okay,
round
fine.
to the side.
Yeah, well that works then.
Yeah, so I say we've got
Yeah,
this big
yeah.
lovely awning, but we're just losing all the heat, so we're going to move in. Warren's going to move some of his crap out of the way.
Gear, gear.
Sorry, yeah, gear, that's what I meant. And then we can sit around the stove and maybe actually get warm. Oh, that is so much warmer. It is, yeah, it's toasty in here now. Now we're hot tenting. Warren's just chopping a bit of wood, and yeah, we're going to finish this stew. It's chugging away nicely. It needs a bit of liquid, but yeah, that's better. We're sorted now. Right, I better let Warren in. I chucked his chair out. I've got to figure out where we're going to sit. We've worked out sleeping arrangements because I wasn't too sure while it was open, but now it's closed. There's more space at the front, so Warren's going to be at the front and I'm going to be at the side here, and all our gear can be piled up in this corner behind the stove. But yeah, oh, it's nice now, Warren. It's like being indoors. Right, move my camera because it's in the doorway. Let's cook down a treat. Isn't it? Yeah. That
3, 2, 1.
That is one full pot of stew. Yeah, we've now shut the door completely. It is, what did I say it was outside?
It was
1 degree.
1 degree outside.
Yeah, it's 1 degree outside, and it's probably, I'd say it's probably 7 or 8 in here now. So we're all right. We're okay. We're warm enough.
I might actually take my coat off now because I've been stuck in the doorway.
Oh, steady. Well, you have got a stupid sized chair.
Stupid reclining chair.
I'm struggling to film in here with this small tent, but look at this ridiculous chair.
It's tall.
It is.
It's tall, comfortable.
It is comfortable, but
probably impractical to be in a tent.
Yeah. But we're okay. We're all right. Sorry, this is a strange and badly filmed video, but you know, space and all. I've recently moved on to filming in 4K, and when I say recently I mean today. But what it does with this camera is it crops it right in, so it's very difficult to get wide shots. But I'm solving that problem. I recently had to replace my GoPro because my GoPro died. I had a 7, and yeah, I've had it for probably 3.5 years, but it's completely died, so it's had to be replaced. So yep, new camera on the way. It should be arriving today or tomorrow, but yeah, it's costed me a fair amount of money. I had to replace my laptop as well. So all you people that complain about review videos and such, get stuffed. I have to replace cameras, laptops and all sorts, so you know, I've got to earn the money to do this. I should cut that out, shouldn't I? I don't react to people having a go at me normally, but I've had a fair amount of it lately. You. Hey, f*** you, man. You're right over there.
Yeah, it's warm. It's lovely. It's lovely. I've never been in a warm tent before.
Say that again. Say it again, I'll hold the camera still.
I'm behind the pole.
There you go.
I've never been in like a warm tent environment. It's unique.
It's nice.
Yeah, it is lovely, actually.
It is a bit odd.
It is peculiar. I've got a wood burning stove in my studio in my garden at home. So I'm used to the ambience, but not in a wood, not in a tent. And it's quite a challenge to kind of get that in your head. It's lovely.
Yeah.
It is lovely.
Trouble I find is that in my enthusiasm for it, I still bring all my warm sleeping gear, my warm sleeping bag.
Yeah.
So I'll pile the stove up with wood and then get in a winter sleeping bag,
Yeah.
and then it's too hot.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's kind of a chicken and egg. You either keep the stove going all night and have a...
And we've still got that to work out, haven't we?
Yeah, have a smaller sleeping bag, a summer sleeping bag, or you have your winter bag and let the stove go out. If you're trying to keep the stove going all night, you've got to get up every 3 hours. So it's an awkward thing.
It is. Well, I haven't got my winter full 4-season sleeping bag.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, you're going to be cold then.
Well, I got my, but because I was hedging it, I've got my Gore-Tex bivvy bag.
Okay.
I didn't, you know, we talked about leaving the door open. I thought feet cold.
Yeah.
So I've got, there's combo there.
Okay.
But if we do keep it going a little bit, just on low embers, then maybe that's very pleasant.
It'll be warm when we get to bed.
Yeah.
But it will go out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
I'm only filming half my face. Yeah, it will go out. So it'll end up cold. It's going to be minus tonight.
It's going to be -1 or -2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least. So I don't know. It's a toss up, isn't it? That stew smells gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, they're firm. They are firm still. Yeah.
Give them another 15 minutes. We're just waiting on the potatoes to be cooked, and then we're going to thicken it, and then we're going to fill our faces with it.
No, they still feel firm.
Yeah, that's okay. We've got time. In the meantime, I've got a beer. Where is it? It's a special beer. Mr. President. Shout out to Monica Lewinsky. I don't know what this tastes like. I don't even know what the percentage is actually. Defiant Double IPA. Holy crap, 9.2. Good night. Oh, that's really strong. It's like drinking special brew. Oh my god, I'm gonna be on the floor after this. Try?
No, I didn't want to interrupt. 9.2 is like almost brewed. No, not brewed. Like wine and like what is it? What do they do with?
That's actually
9.2 is beyond. You get to like 7 or maybe
well,
8.
It's a double, isn't it? It's a double strength.
What does that mean?
Double
How do they
strength.
do it?
I don't know. I don't work in a brewery.
That's strong. I mean, wine is 12 actually. Wine is yeah. Talking about wine. Have I got any beers left? Otherwise, I'm on the wine.
But I've got a 9.2 one if you want some. That is going to ruin me. Yes, it's nearly 9 o'clock. We haven't eaten because we're making the slowest stew in the world, and I'm quite drunk. But it'll be worth it when we eat it. I'm sorry if this video is just chopping vegetables for 20 minutes. Quality content from Camp Life Bushcraft. We did a bit of bushcraft though, didn't we? We lent some sticks up against each other.
Yep.
I think I might have mentioned that. I'm just repeating myself. Okay, I'm going now.
Did a decent bit of firelighting.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
You did, actually.
Didn't he do well? Right.
This is seriously bubbling. This is good stuff.
It's lovely, isn't it? You can't smell it, but it smells gorgeous. That's really nice, Warren.
That actually is.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah, well nice. It's not a bad way to spend an evening, and it's now actually warm in here, isn't it?
Inside, yeah.
We went outside to cut the bread because there's not a lot of space in here, and yeah, it's freezing outside, but come back in here, shut the door. It's probably, I'd say it's over 10 degrees.
Oh, it must be. Yeah.
I'm
warm.
I'm feeling quite hot now. But outside it's definitely below 0 now, I think. But yeah, good stew, good bread, reasonable company. We're in a tent in the forest.
Hot tent bourgeois.
We're warm, yeah, it's nice. Right, that's it. Bed's made. Time to get in it. It's late. No idea of the time, but it's late. But according to the temperature in here, that says it's 11 degrees. That's not bad, because I think outside is -1 conservatively. When I went out for a wee, there's crispy frozen leaves on the ground. But just saying to Warren that now that I've made my bed and everything, I'm actually really hot. So yeah, I'm just putting off getting in my bag for a few minutes while I cool down a bit. I might have to lose some layers. But see you in the morning, bright and cheerful. We spoke of sunrise. Not sure it's going to happen. Good night. Night, Warren.
Night, Dan.
You okay over there?
Yeah, it's cool. Brilliant.
See you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It's currently, I don't know, about 8:30, and it's 13 degrees in this tent, and I don't know, probably 1 or 2 degrees outside. So yeah, it's lovely in here. I've just been out for a walk, and yeah, coming back in here, toasty and warm. Warren got the fire lit this morning, and I've laid in my sleeping bag. I've got a cup of coffee now, and we're going to have breakfast in a bit. I've got eggs and eggs and toast and black pudding and mushrooms. Oh. So yeah, slept pretty well. It was a late night, but I didn't wake up till about 8 o'clock, so all good. Yeah, been liking this tent. It's there's a little bit of condensation down near the floor. Not so much up top. Up top's alright, but down where it meets the floor, I don't know whether that's the cold soil, I don't know. But 2 of us in here. We had the vents open. There's a couple of little Batman vents up there that we had open for the night. But yeah, it was warm enough, pleasant enough, and yeah, very good. That's all I've got to say, really. Let's do some breakfast. Oh, should we ask Warren how he slept? Warren, how did you sleep?
Very good, actually, Dan.
Yeah?
Yeah. Nice and flat. So I thought we'd keep this going a little bit more, but funny enough, going to sleep, you know.
That's it, yeah.
It went out.
Yeah.
But it's back alight now, doing well.
Yep. And you didn't use a mat?
I didn't want to get holes in it. It's just well because my little light AF mat has got a little burn hole in it, just here, just from splatter from the splatter. Is that a good word? Splatter.
No, not this time in the morning.
No. So I'd have had a punctured mat, which isn't good. No, I was fine. I've had ground sheet, light AF mat, foil, good sleeping bag, and I had my Gore-Tex bivvy bag. Yeah. So good combo. Stayed warm.
Nice. Okay, and who's in charge of breakfast?
Me.
Are you really?
Am I doing anything about it? No, not yet.
Well, there you go. So yeah, I'm just going to hassle Warren until he gives me breakfast.
Yeah, let's do that.
And I'll stick a camera in his face while he's doing it. You know, no pressure and all that. Yep, good. Good night. Black pudding's cooking. Warren is chopping up some mushrooms to fry. So I thought I might cut some bread. I'm using this silky Gomboy bread knife, which seems to work very well. I think might go quite chunky this morning. Love this tiger bread, it's really nice. I bought it fresh from the bakery yesterday, so it's lasted, it's still quite fresh now. Oh, it's toasty.
It is. I've just taken my coat off. Oh, nice.
Chunky bread. Getting warm in here now.
I've taken layers off. There'll be more coming off soon.
It's 32 degrees, but the thermometer is near the stove, so
Yeah.
it's probably 15, 20 really. But yeah, hungry. Let's crack eggs. Breakfast of champions. Lovely. Yeah, it's roasting in here now. It's the hottest it's been, isn't it, Warren?
Yeah.
This is good. Massive chunks of fried bread. Black pudding, eggs. Covering all the major food groups. Right, eating this is not going to be pretty, so talk to you after. Well, that was a lovely breakfast. Got a third cup of coffee on the go. It's just brewing. I've been using the fancy coffee bags. I think it was my wife gave them to me at Christmas, and I've had an Arabian coffee this morning, which was nice, and then I've had a carob and vanilla. That was nice, and I'm now doing. I've got a salted caramel and something. I can't remember, but yeah, they're nice, different but nice. But yeah, Warren's gone off to dig himself a pit somewhere, so he's going to be a while. And yeah, I said earlier when I was starting breakfast, I said, oh, it's about 8:30. It was actually 10 to 10. I had no idea, and yeah, it's now just after 11, and I'm just dozing in this tent. It's such a nice temperature in here. When we've stopped putting wood on the fire because we've got to pack up at some point soon, so we need it to cool down, so we ceased putting any wood on. I'm just chilling, gonna have another coffee. I packed my bed away. I'm just laying on my what do you call it, foil mat, and I haven't got my pillow, but yeah, very content. It was a really nice evening. A few drinks and a bit of silliness, and then yeah, lovely food. It was nice company. Warren and I have been planning a trip to Wales, so we talked through that, logistics and places we're going to go and stuff. So it's good to get a bit of planning done while we're together. So yeah, that's going to be coming up. Oh yeah, it's my first hot tent of the year. I can't believe I've been out in some very cold weather over this winter, but I haven't hot tented, and yeah, it was nice actually. And I think it's Warren's first go in a hot tent, and as we said, it was cold enough to actually need it as such, but a tarp and a fire would have sufficed fine. But it's a different kind of heat because it's kind of central heating, room temperature heat in here. So once we shut the doors last night, it was nice. Coats came off and we just sat. It's a little bit claustrophobic for two people on chairs. We didn't get beds out until later, but once the chairs are out the tent, there's loads of room. And yeah, you could get 4 in here, but it would be tight with your gear and all. But it's a decent tent for 2. We sort of had half a tent each. I've got all my stuff out next to me. I've got room on the other side of me. I say the stove sort of just chugging away was nice. It was good to let it go out in the night because I think it's safer. I was concerned because this is whatever it is, like seal nylon material. This was the first go as a hot tent, but the yeah, it's got kind of a built-in stove jack in there, and that did its job. I kept feeling around it, the nylon part around the outside of it, and that it barely got warm, so the stove jack did a good job. But yeah, it was very pleasant, and I'm stuffed. That breakfast was lovely, so I'm pleasantly full. I'm not too badly hungover. I bought a second bottle of red wine, and we were trying to open it, but I bought one with a blooming cork, and neither of us had a corkscrew. And we started digging at it with a penknife, but kind of gave up and had hot chocolate in the end, which probably was a sensible move because I feel pretty good this morning. Whereas I think if we'd have opened that bottle of wine, I think I'd have felt compelled to finish it. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it. I think I'm going to lay here and doze for a bit, and then probably when Warren gets back we'll start considering a pack up, I think. But yes, a very nice evening. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much.
Go in as well.
Aye. Right, well that's it. We're packed and tidy. Yeah, word on the fire, my card ran out, so I prefer to show than tell, but my card was full, so I tipped the fire into a little hole we'd acquired, and I put essentially about 2.5 litres of water on it and shuffled it up and buried it, so that's the ashes dealt with, in an attempt to leave as little trace as possible. But yeah, we gathered all our rubbish, we're taking that out with us, and the woodland is returned to its natural state. Job done. It was a lovely night, and it's now well past lunchtime, so time to get a move on. I want to say thank you to Warren for pleasure of his company and for cooking me food and all that sort of thing. He's over there somewhere. Wait!
Oi.
Poke your head in here. But yeah, check out Linley's 360.
Yeah.
Don't lean on me.
I'm not leaning on you.
Yeah, I'll try and put a link to Warren's channel in the description.
Yeah, thank you.
This was your first hot tent.
It is my first hot tent.
It was
Most
alright,
enjoyable.
right?
Very good. Very good.
Cool.
More than enough space for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, the tent was called Northgaze. I couldn't remember it last night. I just saw it written on it. So that's it. I'll put a link to the tent and stuff in the description if you're interested. Have a look. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Thumbs up the video if you've enjoyed it. But we gotta go. Thanks, Warren.
Thank you, Dan.
See you guys soon. Oh, missed. See you later.